Alright guys, so I wanted to share something really cool with you guys that I just found out yesterday. So, it's something about Tesla, right? So, this is amazing. This has to do with what he invented and how he came about doing it. But I want to tell you this, but more so what I want to do sort of at the end of the video is after sort of hearing this and learning this about Tesla, I kind of want to challenge you guys, right, to see, you know, what you can think of or maybe try and think about the way he thinks about things and then apply that sort of to the current world we live in now to try and kind of use everybody's brain power to sort of decide maybe what's coming next, right? So let's get into it. I want to share with you guys something super amazing about Tesla. Some of you probably know, some of you guys don't, but I'm going to share this with you and then sort of give you guys a challenge kind of at the end to try and help me out because I'm trying to do this myself now after hearing this from him. So let's get into it. I want to show you guys what this is from Tesla. Alright, so for a lot of you guys, you may not know, but Nikola Tesla is regarded by a lot of people as potentially the smartest person in human history, right? I mean, this guy has invented some of the most insane, you know, life-changing things that we all use today. I mean, so many things like even the device you're watching this on would not really be possible, I don't think, probably in this current moment without a lot of the contributions that Nikola Tesla made. It's unfortunate that in school, you know, a lot of his accomplishments aren't really shared with us in either at all or in a positive way like they should be. So what I wanted to share with you guys, this is pretty amazing. So he actually described and sort of predicted the smartphone, right? He predicted that, you know, in 1926, and I'm going to read you guys his quote that was, you know, sort of what people look at as his prediction, and then I want to point out another interesting fact and then something else. So check this out. So he said, when wireless is perfectly applied, the whole Earth will be converted into a huge brain, which in fact it is, all things being particles of a real and rhythmic whole. We shall be able to communicate with one another instantly, irrespective of distance. Not only this, but we shall see and hear one another as perfectly as though we were face to face, despite intervening distances of thousands of miles. And the instrument through which we shall be able to do this will fit in the vest of a pocket. Bloop. So this guy in 1926, I mean, I think this is a super accurate prediction of the modern day cell phone and things like FaceTime or Skype or whatever, or even watching this video or a live stream. He predicted this in 1926, right? And just to give you guys some reference, in 1927, the first television was invented. So how is this possible, right? You have a guy in Tesla who in 1926, the year before ever actually seeing somebody on a screen, predicted not only someone on a screen, but predicted like the actual cell phones which we have about 100 years later. So he's pretty famous for, you know, I guess, and I watched this from another YouTuber, his name's Bright Insight, pretty cool channel, check it out. He said that Nikola Tesla a lot of times would, instead of just kind of going crazy and writing things down, he would have an idea that he wanted to either like improve or think about or invent or whatever it was, and then he would literally just sit in his own brain and think these ideas through and go through all these different possibilities and just think and think and think, and sometimes think for days or weeks at a time and then go implement, which was quite interesting. And I think intuition plays a big factor in a lot of things for him. But I want to challenge you guys, right? Because like I said, I mean, if a guy like this can think about, you know, what's possible in the world 100 years later without ever even seeing anything even remotely close to the device of a cell phone, I think that a lot of us could sort of look at where we're at in the current landscape with blockchain and you know, I mean, a lot of current inventions now and sort of forecast what's to come. So challenge you guys, what are some future inventions that you guys think are going to come? Just like again, don't write things down necessarily right away and jump to it. Just sit and think. I think so many of us, we don't spend enough time actually thinking. You know what I mean? Myself included. I mean, I used to just like sit in a room sometimes and just think, and I hardly do that now. You know what I mean? It's because we have so many distractions with cell phones and all these different things. But I challenge you guys, if this guy could invent or come up with the idea of a futuristic, you know, device like a smartphone in 1926 when friggin' Babe Ruth was alive, then I think that you guys could probably come up with some pretty cool ideas. So if you guys have any cool inventions or ideas, comment below. If you have any cool insight on Tesla, comment below. I wanted to share this with you guys. I just thought it was kind of a cool thing, but I think it can challenge the way we think about sort of what's possible with blockchain technologies or just technology generally. So comment below what you guys think. Like and subscribe to the video if you guys like this. I can do more content like this that's not really, you know, blockchain specific per se, but up to you guys. I wanna make stuff that you guys are gonna like. So check that out. Comment below. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.